For the holidays, CBS Tuesday.
I cannot believe that you're freezing me out when all I did was defend you to Hal Munson.
Who said I needed defending?
I explained this to you. All I knew at the time was you were down at the police station.
To speak to Lieutenant Munson because he hadn't heard from Jennifer and he was worried about
her. And how was I supposed to know that?
You weren't. But until you actually knew what the emergency was, there was no reason to panic, was there?
Just panic? Since when is trying to lend a hand panic?
I was perfectly fine, Isaac, until you came in there barging in there with that same gangster act you pulled on my friends in New York.
See, now the key word there is act. Act. Do I even look like a gangster?
Well, the jury's still out. For whatever the reason, you came in there ready to jump on anyone in a uniform. Either that or you feel you have some sort of claim on me.
Please, you are so far from being one of my responsibilities.
Good. Then stay out of my business.
What is that, a labor dispute?
Oh, it's just an ongoing struggle. What do I say to convince you? Hmm?
Oh, honey, it's nothing against Java. It's just that the hospital has had a benefit here already, and the board wants someplace new, that's all.
Well, why don't you just take an unofficial poll and see if the members of the board, if they're really ready to your idea?
Well, actually, there's only 2 people involved anyway.
Well, what?
Just so you can get Barbara involved in this? Honey, Barbara's not the woman she used to be. Well, she's never going to be the woman she used to be if she doesn't get out of that house and do something to take her mind off of herself. I mean, otherwise she's just going to drift off into Never Never Land.
I must say your enthusiasm brightens my day.
I believe that you're the one brimming with enthusiasm. Ridding the world of Emily, Rose, and Carly is just the kind of project that you love. I'm just waiting to find out what kind of role you're going to assign me to play.
Barbara, for now, the less you know, the better. You see, since no one needs to know of our connection.
So what do I do, sit around and wait? Read about your exploits in the paper?
Well, I want you to resume a normal life as soon as possible. As soon as Paul moves out, officially, fire the housekeeper and the gardener. That way, it'll be more difficult to detect my comings and goings here at Fairwinds. Ah, a little something for you.
The Wheel Spins. I don't know this title.
Doesn't anyone read anymore? Barbara, think of it as a film. The lady vanishes, or the 3 ladies that vanish. Poof.
You do love your little games, don't you?
Bit of a vice. Anything to make you smile.
Barbara?
I'm in Canada.
It's Jack.
Hello, Jack. You seem to be making a habit of this.
Oh, you don't mind, I hope.
No, come on in.
No, am I interrupting something?
Interrupting.
Well, you're more peppy than usual. I thought maybe I caught you in the middle of working on something for BRO.
No, that seems to be Carly's province these days. No hard feelings. Life's too short to carry a burden like that.
Molly, I don't want you blaming yourself for everything that's happening with Abigail.
Then who am I supposed to blame, Holden?
What about Jake? Is Jake around? Abigail respects him.
He's dropping the twins off the Donnas. And she's not interested in anything Jake has to say anyways because she caught him talking to Adam at the station. And then she blamed us that we were lying to her about it, and, well, I sort of was. And everything's just getting out of hand, and that's why we need you.
Me? I'm no better off than you are, though. I told Abigail that I wanted to get her a new horse. She decided that you asked me to bribe her.
Sometimes I just wish that I had a switch I could flip and make that kid see the light. But she's 18. So there's no way that she's going to see the danger she's in with a guy like Nick Scudder.
Well, you were doing everything that you possibly can, and I know it's not easy. Especially telling her about Nick and your history with Nick.
I know. I thought that would be enough to send her running from him as fast as she could.
Maybe she just has feelings for this guy already. Maybe she's already in too deep.
I should have told her everything right from the start. Because now I don't think she's going to believe anything from me.
All right. Where did she go?
She didn't really say. I was hoping she went to Jennifer's, but...
But you think maybe she went to see Nick?
Holden, Jake found out that she's been visiting him alone.
Where's this guy live?
Some boarding house somewhere. But to top it off, the landlady told Jake that she saw Abigail and Nick kissing.
Okay, fine. All right, I think we should call this guy and see if she's over there.
No, you know what? No, because I don't really know what Abigail's up to right now, but I do know if she thinks that I'm checking up on her, that I'm going to lose her forever. Tell me.
Abigail, I don't see why it matters.
Yes, you do. I mean, first Molly says nothing. And then she lies to me, and then she swears she's telling me the truth to protect me from you. So just answer the question. Were you and Molly lovers?
There's no easy way to say this.
Just say it.
Your mother lied to you again.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Bounty, the quilted quicker picker-upper.
There's a new kind of Bounty. Introducing Bounty Double Quilted.
It does jobs I never thought a paper towel could do. Now the quicker picker-upper is double quilted.
Each sheet is quilted once, then quilted again, making it stronger when wet. Look, ordinary paper towels fall apart, even top quality towels. But new Bounty Double Quilted is this much stronger.
It even works underwater.
Other paper towels fall apart when wet, but new Bounty Double Quilted holds together, making it the most durable two-ply paper towel.
It's great for everyday jobs.
And jobs you never thought a paper towel could do.
New Bounty Double Quilted in stores next to original Bounty.
What does bedtime smell like? Like spaceship sheets to whisk you to the stars. Like the scent of Mommy's shirt leaning in for a goodnight kiss. Like Mr. Chimps lying peacefully beside you. Like the soothing freshness of April Fresh Downy. Light, floral, and as familiar as home to lull you to dreamland. Let April Fresh surround you. A quick toss of the Downy ball as you start the wash releases freshness in the rinse. Downy, it touches so much more than clothes.
Gee, these roses don't look too rosy. Sometimes Mother Nature needs a little help. Like when Raymond's constipated.
Marie!
I give him Phillips. It works like nature intended, gentle and stimulant-free. Unlike other overnight laxatives that contain stimulants which can cause discomfort and cramps. Phillips helps his body work more naturally to relieve constipation so comfortably, he's his usual rosy self.
Not like these flowers.
Sometimes Mother Nature needs a little help. Phillips, the comfortable way.
Look at that. Sign says us gallon-sized store bleachers are bigger than Ultra Clorox bleach.
It says we contain 2 pounds more water.
Yeah, 2 pounds more.
But it's only water.
Oh.
Ultra Clorox bleach whitening without the weight.
Of all the so-called complete box dinners out there, people are really falling for one. New home-style bakes from Banquet. Why? Because we pack everything you need, like tender chicken, savory vegetables, and a golden biscuit topping, all in one box. So in just minutes, you've got a complete real meal. And as any mom will tell you, a complete real meal is worth its weight. New home-style bakes in 8 varieties. It's all you need to pick up.
Are the clues to this man's disappearance right in his own home? 48 hours tonight.
Tonight.
How are you today? I am having such a good time.
The one and only Billy Crystal, plus Britney Spears.
Oh, Nelly.
Tonight.
Hi, this is Holden Snyder. Is this Will? Hey, Will, how you doing? Good, good. Listen, I have a question for you. Is Abigail over there visiting Jennifer? Okay. Ah, okay, all right. Thanks, Will. Bye-bye. Abigail is not over there because Jennifer is modeling in Europe.
I'm gonna go get her. Go find her.
Let me go with you.
No, hold, she's gonna think we're ganging up on her. You know what? This is my mess, so let me try to fix it.
Can I get you something?
You're right.
No, you're far from all right.
I wish I was handling this better.
So much of this is my fault.
No, you haven't done anything wrong, and I don't see why anyone can't see that.
Look, I was being too harsh when I said that Molly lied, okay?
I mean, she did, didn't she?
Well, it depends how you look at it. I mean, maybe Molly was just telling the story the way that she sees it.
What's the difference?
Depends on what she said.
She said that you two knew each other and that you robbed a store, but it was all your idea, and then you basically gave her up to the cops.
Oh, well, that's very convenient.
So it's not true?
Abigail, I want you to do something for me, okay? Just forget that you're mad at Molly and put yourself in her shoes for a minute. Now, your daughter just found out some things about your past that you're ashamed of. What would you do?
I would be upfront about it, especially if I respected my daughter enough to not treat her like a child.
Yeah, but you're embarrassed. I mean, you're completely humiliated by something that happened when you were young and stupid. Wouldn't it be easier not to take any responsibility for who you used to be and just bank on the life that you have now?
I never thought that Molly was that kind of person.
I know.
I'm obviously wrong about that.
What else did she say?
Exactly what I told you, that the two of you were lovers.
Huh.
What?
You obviously want to be treated like an adult, and that's how I'd like to deal with this. Like two adults. Can we do that?
Yes. I mean, you seem to be the only person who wants that beside me.
Now, look, I know Molly is your mother, so if this makes you uncomfortable, just stop me.
Okay.
All right. Well, when I first met Molly, she was hot. I mean, not that she isn't now, but in those days, she had this wildness about her. She loved to party, and I was definitely into her. And I thought things might work out for us down the road.
Did it?
Well, we hung out. We did a lot of drinking and some things that I'm actually not too proud of. But I had something going with another girl at the same time. So whatever Molly told you about her and I, that might be the way that she remembers it, but that's not what happened.
So, that's a no?
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it.
Abigail,
No, Molly knew. She's been lying to me about you ever since you came to town. I didn't want to believe any of it, but she knew that this lie, this one in particular, would really freak me out.
Why do you say that?
Because of everything that happened with Chris Hughes.
Well, who's Chris Hughes?
He's someone I loved. He's the first person that I loved. And Molly had an affair with him and didn't tell me about it.
Really?
Yeah, and she knew that the one thing that she could say to crush me was that you two were lovers.
I didn't know that she could be so cruel.
Neither did I.
Seeing you cry, watching your heart break like this, Do you trust me?
You know I do.
Then you must know that I would have told you right from the start if Molly and I had been lovers.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Don't do anything. Just be here with me.
Once a cop, always a cop.
What do you mean?
You're giving me the once-over, Jack. Maybe there's a reason that I'm so animated today.
What's that?
James has left the country.
Oh, it's funny, Barbara. I came by to tell you that, actually. We found out that Stembeck crossed the border into Canada a few hours ago.
Music to my ears.
I can imagine. But then again, you already knew that. How's it work?
Excuse me?
Did you have a police scanner in here I don't know about? Because we just found out that Stembeck left the U.S.
James was here earlier today. Paul was here, too. It was a very ugly scene. My son and I told his father that we wanted him out of our lives forever.
I see. So Stembeck turns tail and says, I'm off to Canada.
Mm. Oh, come on, Jack. What is this? You should be as happy as I am about it.
I am. There is one problem, though.
You always seem to be dealing with problems, don't you?
Yeah. I still can't figure out what Stembeck was doing here in the first place. And now that he's gone, I wonder if he got what he came for.
I don't give a damn about his motivations. All I care about is that he left me alone. It's the first good thing that's happened to me since the accident. Paul and I are safe. And we both have to get beyond this. You have to heal as well, too, Jack.
I know. I'm happy to hear you say that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but, you know, I could use a couple of water, actually, if you don't mind.
I'll be right back.
Thank you very much.
Better.
That's good, thank you. I should really be going.
So soon? You must have found what you were looking for.
What if your baby's skin was drier here? Would he smile more here? What if his diaper let air flow through here and locked away wetness there? Would he laugh more here? He might if his diaper is Huggies. They keep baby's skin drier than any other diaper, and that's important for healthy skin. So he may have a little more fun in everything he does. Huggies, because drier skin means happier babies.
The kids are fine. Why are you always so anxious?
Dad, you're always so tense. Are you mad at me?
Honey, you can't keep losing sleep. It makes you so irritable.
You worry constantly. Can't we have a relaxing dinner anymore?
Chronic anxiety can affect your relationships, your work, your life. If you're one of the millions of people who live with uncontrollable worry, anxiety, and several of these symptoms for 6 months or more, you could be suffering from generalized anxiety disorder, and a chemical imbalance could be to blame. Paxil, the most prescribed medication of its kind for generalized anxiety, works to correct this imbalance. Prescription Paxil is not for everyone. Tell your doctor what medicines you're taking. People taking MAOIs or thiaridazine should not take Paxil. Side effects may include decreased appetite, dry mouth, sweating, nausea, constipation, sexual side effects, tremor, fatigue, or sleepiness. With the help of Paxil, you can see someone you haven't seen in a while. Yourself.
Hey, I remember you. Just back.
Hershey's pot of gold. What are you, crazy? We hardly know them.
Bill? Hi.
Hi.
Hershey's pot of gold. It's that good.
Rediscover the skin nature intended you to have with Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. Made with oatmeal, which holds moisture naturally, Aveeno lasts for 24 hours. Aveeno. Discover nature's secret for healthy skin.
Didn't you say you were getting a cold?
Yes, but I used Zicam right away and got rid of it right away.
Didn't you say you were getting a cold?
I knocked it out with Zicam before the cold could knock me down.
Zicam is unique. Its patented formula has been shown to get rid of colds 3 times faster when taken at the first sign of symptoms.
Colds? They're tough to avoid, but now I get rid of them 3 times faster.
Getting a cold? Get Zicam and get rid of the cold 3 times faster.
You manipulated me out of the room so that you could rummage through my belongings?
I meant no disrespect. I didn't come here to pry.
Of course you did. That's the only reason you come here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barbara. I know how much you value your privacy.
Isn't the suspect's right to privacy the first thing the cop throws out the window?
You're not a suspect, Barbara. But I am looking for answers.
Stenbeck coming to Oakdale and then mysteriously leaving has me scratching my head. I can't help looking for clues about what he was after.
You won't find any clues here, Detective.
Now, you'd feel better if I did.
And why is that?
Because if James didn't get what he was after, he'll be back. If he tries to contact you again...
I'll call. You can let yourself out.
A do-gooder. What a nuisance.
He's also a good detective.
It won't matter.
Hello? Kim. So nice to hear your voice. I don't think I possibly could accept a visitor. Well, maybe just for a short while. Lisa, too. All right, I will expect you shortly.
Auntie Kim requests an audience.
They want to talk to me about some kind of benefit for the hospital.
Perfect. Entertain them. And by the time they leave, the good ladies of Oakdale will be well convinced that you're on the mend. Do you really need this?
These are my lifelong friends and family. They know me. I don't want them observing me too closely. Or...
Barbara, I want the world to see you for what you're about to become.
What are you doing?
No more veils.
Mrs. Hughes, how are you? Oh, my word. Sweetheart, I'm trying to convince Kim that the benefit that the hospital is going to throw, it should be here at Java Underground. It's for the burn unit.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Our wish is your command, Mrs. Hughes. Whatever you need, let us know. I mean, we're more than willing to be flexible.
You? Flexible? Give me a break. I couldn't help from overhearing.
It's funny how sweet.
You remember Bonnie, my little goddaughter?
Of course I do. How are you, dear? Great. Good. So the hospital's having a benefit here?
Well, we haven't actually made up our mind.
Is it the animal prints?
Oh, now, Bonnie.
Well, Lisa, they're not everyone's cup of tea. I know this for a fact. I was just curious why Mrs. Hughes hasn't made a decision yet.
Bonnie, there's a pile of invoices that we were going to start on earlier. Why don't you get started off?
In a moment. Wouldn't you like to see an eclectic group of people attending? Not just the powers that be, but service-minded young people as well. It could be a way of attracting a whole new generation of new donors.
Well, that's exactly what we want to do.
Oakdale needs to smile. This year has been trying for so many people. The holidays are a way to count your blessings. What better place to lift your spirits? This event could actually be a symbol of healing. And isn't that what the burn unit is really all about?
Actually, you're right on the mark, and I'm sold. Well, yes. Bravo, Bonnie. Give the woman a raise. Come on, darling. Let's go see Barbara. Let's strike while the iron's hot.
See you both later.
Bye, Mrs.
Bye-bye.
Your mouth actually accomplished something other than insulting me. How does it feel to do something worthwhile?
Isn't this when you say, thank you, Bonnie? You've opened up a whole new dimension to my business.
I didn't ask you to help me any more than you asked me to help you at the police station.
Oh, but there is one difference.
Which is?
You were drowning. Oh, Mrs. Hughes, our wish is your command. Didn't you mean her wish was your command?
You know what? Fine. It's all yours.
What is?
It's a party. You want to be the B. Smith of Oakdale? Go right ahead. Party is all yours, from the toothpicks to the petite fours.
The petty fours.
You're cold. Kills me to see you like this. Especially since I'm the one who caused it.
No, you're not the cause of anything bad in my life right now.
And why I came to Oakdale, I have no idea.
I like to think that you were sent here for me. To be the kind of friend that I've never had. I mean, if you hadn't come, I would have missed out on finding someone, the only person that I can trust to tell me the truth.
That's not true, Abigail. I know you're having problems with your family, but you still have Adam.
Right, Adam. I should really congratulate him on losing his virginity to a total stranger.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
You know what? He's no worse than Molly. Only she lies and tries to control my life at the same time.
I think you're being a little bit harsh.
You know, if you came to Oakdale just in time to help me see people for who they really are. At least I'm not fooled anymore. My face must be so puffy from crying.
No, it's perfect. Your complexion, it's like something from another era. You know, Renaissance painting.
What do you know about paintings?
Well, what else was I going to do in prison? Read crime novels? Other than the editing stuff, they had a couple of art books, and I used to look at them. Oh, this is stupid.
No, it's not stupid. It's not stupid at all. What paintings do you like?
Well, a lot of the women in those books were angels, and I used to stare at them for hours. I'd imagine, well, I'd actually let my mind fall into the pages, and I'd imagine that some of those angels might pull me out of that hellhole that I was in. And I never thought that I'd meet a real angel when I got out.
No one's ever called me an angel. Nice girl, maybe.
Beautiful woman.
Thank you.
You might not be an angel, but you're as close to heaven as I'll ever get.
Oh, no, don't. You say that I'm a woman. I want you to treat me like one.
Nick, open this door now.
And we are back. I am the bathroom specialist, and we have a caller.
I love a clean shower, but I'm not into cleaning it every day.
Who is? Ditch that general bathroom cleaner and use Tylex Fresh Shower brand. A gentle mist every day keeps soap scum from building up.
What about scuzzy mildew?
3 words. Tylex Mildew Remover knocks out mildew without scrubbing. You try doing that with your general bathroom cleaner. Any other questions? Well, then we're out of here. Thanks to me and Tylex, the bathroom specialists.
When I started having hot flashes and night sweats at menopause, my doctor recommended hormone replacement therapy, but I didn't listen.
Up to 20% of a woman's expected lifetime bone loss occurs in the years following menopause.
A year later, I went back to my doctor and found I'd shrunk an inch. I went on HRT, and I've been on it for years. My hot flashes and night sweats, gone. I feel great.
HRT is not for all women. Talk to your doctor about the benefits and risks.
The time to protect your future is now.
Looking for a good time? Woo! Play Hilarion, the game of simultaneous charades. Hilarion, where fun meets its match.
Conair brings home the comfort and luxury of the bath spa massaging mat with thousands of warm bubbles to relax you. Experience it. Also from Conair, the foot spa with heat, vibration, and water jets.
You are amazing. Is there anything you can't do?
Your baby's growing quickly. He needs 50% more calcium by the time he's 4 months. That's why there's Carnation Follow-Up with extra calcium. Carnation Follow-Up from Nestle.
Got a bad cold? Head all blocked up? New Alka-Seltzer Plus has a new effervescent cold-fighting formula that breaks up your worst cold symptoms. New Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all sing to say, throw cares away. One, two, three.
Wednesday on 60 Minutes 2, his testimony sent his famous sister Ethel Rosenberg to the electric chair. There's just one problem. Now he says he lied. Wednesday at 8, 7 Central.
When you're searching for hope and you get it, you want to tell everyone. That's why the word's spreading so quickly about the Mavina Derma Center. We have harnessed the power of the Dead Sea to create a safe and effective treatment for moderate to severe psoriasis and atopic dermatitis. Previously only in Europe, we are now in the Chicago area, offering hope to those who have not found relief. If you have or know someone who has one of these skin conditions, call us now toll-free at 1-866-4-MAVINA. Our results can be life-changing.
Let's face it, there's no good time to have an overactive bladder. Those frequent, strong urges that keep you running to the bathroom can be inconvenient and embarrassing. However, your bladder control problem does not have to control your life. You have options. Physicians in your area are conducting a research study of an investigational medication for overactive bladder. To learn more, please call 1-866-44-STUDY. Again, that's 1-866-44-STUDY. The first step is your call.
Thanks to all the fans who donated coats at the Bears-Lions game.
We had an amazing turnout, but we still need your help.
Please bring any new or used coats to any LaSalle Bank location now through December.
CBS 2 and the Chicago Bears, helping hands.
The newly discovered power of garlic. CBS 2 News at 4:30.
Jim Henson's Jack and the Beanstalk, The Real Story, CBS Tuesday.
Nick? Nick, are you there? It's Molly.
We could let her knock.
I've thought about kissing you for a very long time.
I know someone's in there. I'm not leaving.
Let her in.
Are you sure?
Get up. I'm taking you home.
I knew you'd check up on me.
Yeah, well, that never used to be a bad thing,
Well, just so you know, I did go to Jen's, but she wasn't there.
Yeah, I know. I called.
Why am I not surprised?
I wanted to trust you.
Trust? You're talking about trust. That's ironic, Molly.
I see. I was right to worry.
Fine. Because I'm here.
Molly, listen.
Not one word from you, so help me. Now, Abigail.
So I can hear more lies about your sordid past.
What are you even telling her?
Apparently, you're the one who's been doing all the talking.
So you denied it all, am I right? So everything that happened had nothing to do with what a low-life con you really are.
Stop it! Why are you all of a sudden acting like the injured party? You should be apologizing for Nick for all the nasty things that you said.
You know what? We are not going to have this conversation here. Come on.
I have my own car.
Yeah, well, we'll leave it here and we'll pick it up tomorrow.
What if I say no?
You better stop what you're doing. I'm going to make you so sorry they ever let you out of your cage.
You must have been completely obsessed in med school.
No, I'm detail-oriented. I'll admit it.
About bartending? Please, you're a neurosurgeon.
I don't care. I memorized half the bartending guide last night.
Get out of here.
Yes, ma'am. What would you like to drink? Would you prefer a perfect martini, a pisco sour, a wild Mustang, or between the sheets?
Oh, I don't believe I just hit you. I'm so sorry. We've been hanging out together too much.
No, this is good. Us overachievers need to stick together.
Yeah, well, if we're going to start a club, you definitely get my vote for president.
Yeah. Until Isaac finds somebody to replace his bartender, this is the honest. It's a nice change from performing hemangioblastomectomies.
Spell that, and I will chug a pisco sour while hopping on one leg, whistling the Stars and Stripes Forever.
HEMANGIOBLASTO.
Wait a minute. Looks like the bell has rung for round 54.
You can't just force me to be in charge of some hospital benefit. It's your bar.
Of which you're an employee.
I quit.
I don't accept your resignation. Look, you had some good ideas over there.
Get used to it. All of my ideas are good, but if I wanted to work that hard, I would have stayed in New York to model.
I didn't ask you to leave your little socialite friends to come back here to work. If you don't want to be here, that's fine. Quit. Here. Barbara, you really know how to turn on the charm.
You know, you two should start charging admission.
This is a thanks I get for not staying in New York.
I totally expected you to stay a while anyway. I thought Oakdale was the bane of your existence. Guess not, huh?
Why are you smiling?
Because we both know why you came back, don't we?
Give that to me.
No.
Don't ask me to expose myself, James. Lisa and Kim will take one look at this face, and they'll know that I didn't want them to come through the front gate.
Nonsense. Your performance for Paul was masterful. It even had me fooled there for a minute.
James Stenbeck, he who knows all, sees all, had a crisis of confidence.
Barbara, if you can convince your own son, Lisa and Kim will be a walk in the park.
You think so? You try to spend time with people. We'd spend the whole time with you trying to figure out where to look. You try knowing that all they're doing is to try to keep from being sick at the sight of you.
Barbara, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that argument. It's not doing either one of us any good. Now, I want the world to see you how I see you. I see you as a beautiful survivor.
Hey, it's confirmed. James Stenbeck is in Canada. How to go with Barbara, huh?
Oh. She swears that she has no ongoing contact with him.
You believe her?
I'd like to. But our friend Barbara is lying through her teeth.
Every night you care for your face, but are you forgetting your lips? Try Overnight Lip Treatment, only from Chapstick. Its 8 moisturizers replenish, smooth, soften. Chapstick Overnight for smoother, softer lips overnight.
My husband has a bad cough, but he'll sleep all night because I gave him Robitussin Maximum Strength. You can't buy a stronger cough medicine for all-night relief, so he can sleep, and so can I.
Robitussin Maximum Strength, nighttime strong.
True color doesn't fade. That's why I use Superior Preference by L'Oreal, the translucent, fade-resistant hair color. The chemistry is so right. Preference gel bonds faithfully with my hair, so my color won't fade out. That's why the shine really lasts. With 6 weeks of deep conditioning, browns won't go mousy, reds never rusty, blondes never brassy. This color was made to last. Superior Preference by L'Oreal Paris. Fade-resistant color that shines. Because you're worth it. Werther's Original Caramel?
They're new.
They're creamy and wonderful to chew.
I love that taste. It's Werther's all the way.
Werther's Original. Hard candies or chewy caramels. Try them now.
Jerry Stiller is mad.
Mad? I'm going crazy!
He bought this plastic wrap to keep his fruit salad fresh.
Only I can't get it from here to the food!
Jerry, you should have bought Glad Cling Wrap. Glad unrolls smooth and easy and clings tight when you need it to.
Comes out easy?
Yep.
And clings tight?
Absolutely.
Hello, Glad Cling Wrap.
Jerry, don't get mad. Get Glad. Glad Cling Wrap. Come and play a game with me. We'll have fun together. Wait and see. It's me and you and me. Come and play a game with me.
Parker Brothers and Milton Bradley bring you My First Games. Games that'll have them counting and taking turns as young as 3. They take just minutes, but think of what you'll share.
Come and play a game with me. La 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 la.
rinsing, even adding a separate rinse aid. Now food's dissolved away, leaving only shine. Try Cascade Complete. Skip the sink.
Tonight, what happens when laser surgery goes bad?
Why didn't you get her the foot massager?
I decided to blind her instead.
Then what do you do if your child's a bully?
I don't know what to think.
Welcome to parenting. My name is Kim. I'll be your wife.
And see why Raymond was last week's #1 show.
Are you swingers?
You just asked if I was a wife swapper. Now there's an idea.
Then Rhea Perlman is Becker's therapist.
I am not as angry as you.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I am not as angry as you are!
It's all here on the funniest night of the week, CBS Tonight.
I have seen Barbara a fair amount of time since the accident. I gotten to know her moods. Wired hasn't been one of them. Not until tonight. She was Aunt Margot, no question.
Okay, was this before or after you told her about Stenbeck?
The whole time, she was desperate to convince me that everything was okay.
You don't think that that could be true?
Nope.
Jack, is there any way I can get you to drop
No, I
this?
can't, Margot. It's this feeling I have.
All right, Jack, I trust your instincts, but I don't want to see you go vigilante again. James Stenbeck is gone. If he reappears, I'm sure all the hairs in the back of your neck will stand up, and we'll deal with it.
The little hairs on my
then.
neck haven't stopped standing.
Just drop it. We've got 10 other real cases on board.
All right, okay.
So, how'd it go with Carly? How are things?
What the hell is this? You can't just segue out of nowhere into my personal life.
I just want to know how you two are doing.
She's with Craig. She seems happy. I have my job. Life goes on.
Never saw Carly and Craig actually working out, though, you know?
Maybe Craig fills a void for her right now. I don't know.
I don't want to see you trying to free the world of James Stenbeck to fill a void.
Nothing can do that. I know.
I hope you do, because it's a trap, and it is not going to help you move on, Jack.
I just don't think that I can make an appearance like this. I don't think the time is right for me. I don't feel that secure about going outside my own home. I just thought this was a cause that you would really care about. Oh, yes, honey. You used to always work so hard for the hospital. But you're asking me to make a very public appearance for a burn unit. Well, that's the point. Your presence there would make a powerful statement. Just think of the hope you would give to the people of the burn unit. I see. So now I'm the patron saint of the burn and disfigure? No. But reaching out to others would be such an unselfish gesture on your part. You don't know what you're asking me to do. Honey, we're not asking you to put yourself on display. This is about reaching out to others. It's about getting back into the world again. It would bless you and everybody involved. Look, let's stop really beating around the bush like this, sweetheart. We love you so very much. And you have a beauty that is... You can't imagine. It is still there, and it still shines through more than you can believe. No one's told me that I'm beautiful for such a long time. Oh, honey, you haven't let anybody have a chance at it. Please. Barbara, please come back to us. Let me think about it. Good. We'll do that. We'll check in with you. Okay. I love you. Oh.
You will think about it, and you'll call them and say yes.
I'm not sure I can do this.
Barbara, if you want our plan to work, it's the only thing to do.
Hey, when you get off it, all this hot air you're spewing is just your way of saying, I like her, Ben. Bonnie's my kind of woman. How could I be so naive? I mean, with your vast experience and success with the fair sex, I mean, you obviously have the inside track. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what's going on between you and Bonnie. Well, we already asked the neurosurgeon, and he doesn't know, so I guess it does. Go mix drinks. You want to know the truth? I'm tired of hearing you whine and moan about that woman. Why don't you just step up, ask her out on a proper date, see where this thing goes? Advice from Dr. Ben's love line. I'll pass. You're lying. I can see it in your eyes. Figuring out where you'd take her if you were to go out.
Aren't you leaving something out?
Like what?
Like your decision to stay in Oakdale had everything to do with Isaac Jenkins.
Abigail, listen to me. Whatever Nick Scudder says to you, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's fair.
No, it doesn't matter, honey, because I already told you the truth. I didn't want to, and I ran from the responsibility, but in the end, I did it.
So what do you want, a medal?
No. I want you to believe me.
I know why you said what you said, Molly. And I told you to stop trying to scare me off because it's not going to work.
You have no clue at the depth of my love for you. And you may never understand that kind of love until you're a mother yourself. Okay? And you really don't understand that I'm a mother who's just gotten a second chance with my child. And now I see a threat to that child, so I'm scared. And I should have trusted my instincts about Nick Scudder the minute he came to town, and I didn't, and now I'm paying the price for it.
Oh, and so once again, it's more about you than it is about me.
Honey, I'm trying to ask you to forgive me, okay? I was so blind because I was trying to protect you from the mistakes I made in my life that it never occurred to me that the best protection for you would be the truth.
Nick hasn't done anything, not one thing, for you to try to protect me from. You make him sound like a maniac from some monster movie.
He's worse than that, Abigail. He's a monster in real life. The worst kind of monster, the quiet ones that play on your trust and your innocence and your goodness.
But why? What would he get out of it?
I don't really know. He's encouraging your affections, Abigail, but it's not real, okay? Whatever that man says he feels for you...
Well, what about what I feel for him?
You're confused, honey.
No, I'm not. I trust myself, and I know what I feel in my heart is honest, and it's real.
In your heart. Do you hear yourself? That's it. That's what he wants. He wants to take your precious heart, and he wants to step on it.
Now, you're the one that's hurting me, Molly, not Nick. He would never do anything like that, and that's one reason why I love him.
You love him?
And there's nothing you can do about that.
Premature babies need extra care in the hospital and when they go home, especially in the cold and flu season. Preemies up to age 2 are at high risk from a potentially serious virus called RSV. Thousands are hospitalized every year. It can be prevented. Help protect your preemie from serious RSV disease. Call your pediatrician today.
What's inside every bag of Hershey's Kisses? One thrill after another. Little Hershey's Kisses, big chocolate taste.
Did you know harsh winter weather can leave even unexposed skin itchy and dry? Did you know moisturizers aren't always up to the challenge of itchy, dry skin? That's why there's Cortisone 10 Plus. Among these, only Cortisone 10 Plus has 10 moisturizers like aloe and vitamins, plus the power of Cortisone 10 to stop itch and help heal. So for itchy patches of dry skin, even eczema or psoriasis, try Cortisone 10 Plus.
Great stain. Great party. Oh, give me the one in the colors.
Clorox 2 removes stains from colors like Clorox Bleach does from whites.
Bye-bye stain. Party on.
Clorox 2, the Clorox Bleach for colors.
It was the weekend, and I had a toothache. I couldn't see my dentist till Monday. Glad I found Oragel.
Pain pills take up to 30 minutes to work, but maximum strength Oragel works instantly at the site of pain.
Sure works fast.
Go instantly to relief with Oragel.
I just wish I was there with you guys.
Yeah, I know. Did you get the presents we sent?
Not yet.
Oh, really? Well, maybe you should check outside.
Hang on, let me see.
This magic moment.
Unwrap the magic at JCPenney. Right now, find the perfect surprise for everyone in your family. From the only place with gifts so special, you'll want to give them in a special way. JCPenney.
Iron! It's packed into each bowl of Quaker oatmeal and sticks with Emma, helping her climb that mountain and proclaim herself king. That's one more reason to prepare for the day the Quaker way.
Working heart and soul.
This week, Olivia's illicit affair.
You know I am the man for you.
Leads directly.
You all but destroyed Josh.
To her husband's demise.
I now control your husband's company.
Now, what will happen next?
Josh, you're just in time to be fired.
Did you understand that?
You're asking me to be the centerpiece of a freak show. I can't possibly do what Kim and Lisa are asking me.
Well, then find a way. It is crucial to our success.
Tell me why.
Barbara, the night of the benefit, certain events will occur. Now, I want you fully occupied and in public. It's called an alibi.
I see. And so on that night, 3 ladies will vanish.
I won't let you down.
Mother, believe me, Isaac Jenkins had absolutely nothing to do with why I came back to Oakdale.
If you say so.
I do.
No, man, you don't have a clue. Bro, 2 vodka, table 6, please. Isaac, just make the drinks.
Will you please stop cross-examining me?
It just seems to me that you guys are at each other so much. There must be something there.
Okay. He can be cute.
Ah, cute.
In that self-absorbed club owner sort of way. And he can handle himself with me, which most guys can't. And I kind of like the way he stood up to my Park Avenue friends.
Do I detect a hint of admiration?
What's the point? He hates me. He thinks I'm useless and shallow. And I can be that way sometimes. But that's not all I am.
I know that, sweetheart. And so does he.
I'm telling you, the kid is totally into me. Yeah, we are so close, babe. Any day now, it's all gonna fall into place.
Did Dick tell you he loved you?
Yes. Is that so hard for you to believe?
This is really difficult, sweetie. But you are such a smart girl. Don't you see something wrong with the way this is playing out?
So all I see is you trying to keep me from making the same mistakes that you did. But I am not you, Molly, and I don't know how many times I have to tell you that.
No, you're right. You're not me. I am desperate, and the last thing in the world I'd ever want to do is threaten you, but if it takes me sending you back to your adopted parents to protect you, then I will.
You can't just ship me away. The Williamsons, they've been transferred to Europe. You would send me across the world just to keep me from seeing Nick.
Yes, I would.
I have never done anything, not one thing, that was designed to hurt you.
Baby, I'm not trying to...
Don't call me a baby. I'm not a baby. I'm 18 years old.
And I'm trying to treat you like an adult, Abigail, but there are things that are going on here that you are just too young to know how to handle.
I haven't slept with him if that's what this is all about.
I can't make you believe me. You have obviously decided to choose Nick's words over mine. But I swear to you that I'm going to do everything I have to handle this. Can't you please try to understand me?
I do understand. And that seems to be the problem.
She back?
The room.
Guess didn't go so well, huh?
Not even close, Holden. Nick has got her wrapped around so tight that I can't get through to her. And now she thinks they love each other.
Oh, man.
You know, I've got enough on him to get him fired from the station. And when I'm through, nobody in this town's going to hire him.
He's on parole, right? If he loses his job, he loses his parole.
Yeah. You know what? I don't care what happens. If it takes sending that man back to prison, then I'll do it.
Yeah, but Nick's the kind of guy that's not just going to up and leave town, especially if he's after something from Abigail.
He won't leave Abigail alone. If he won't stop twisting her heart into a knot and trying to turn that kid against me, then I swear I'll have to kill him.
dingy